Hey there, it's Annie Poirier Shaping Perspectives with part 2 of hydration and picking water and tea over some other beverages some of the time during your day. So I am here in my kitchen and I want to share with you a little bit about water. So what I want to do is take a quick peek. This is kind of part 2, right? So we're talking now about how much water do you need and how can you put it into your day. So what the newest recommendation is, right? These things change sometimes, but the newest recommendation is a half an ounce per pound of body weight, which means for every 100 pounds, right, it's 50 ounces. So for 50 pounds, which I think is kind of a nice round measure, it's about 25 ounces. And this container here, like a regular shaker container, and a lot of water bottles are 25 ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that would mean 4 of these, right? So for every 50 pounds, 1 of these makes kind of sense. So it's an easier way to calculate. The other way to do it is to take your favorite glass, whatever it is, and measure it. So what we've done is we've taken a regular cup measure and we've measured the glasses that we use. We use these mason jars, and this is 2 cups. So I know that this is 2 cups of water, which is 16 ounces. So if I think about 16 ounces, 16 and 16 is 32. So I know that if I need, if you weigh 200 pounds, you need 100 ounces of water. And if this is 16, I would have to take 16 divided into 100, right? And figure out how many glasses of water I need. It's probably going to be, I didn't do the math before I got on. Sorry about that. 16, 32, 32 and 32 is 64. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly, right? So this is a great way to just kind of figure that out. Some of the ways that you can put this into your day is first thing in the morning, right? I always will drink one of these first thing in the morning. Then I know I have 16 ounces. I know I've got one of these down. And it's simple. And you can do it with, with medications if you have to take it. I have this, water meds kind of connection. So I know that I need to take those 2 things together. It's part of my morning routine. Maybe a smaller cup before bed, an 8-ounce cup of water before bed. You can link it with your foods, right? So you can link it together with the way that you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you could actually put it with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I wrote a couple notes down. So I wanted to check in to make sure that I had. So upon waking, before bed, using a bottle, right? Maybe filling up a bottle like this and taking it to work and knowing that, and drinking it on your way to work. So you get a certain amount on the way to work, or keeping one at your desk. And so in the morning you have a bottle and in the afternoon you have a bottle, or on your way home. So those are a few ways that you can kind of connect this in. I was seeing if I had any others. Oops. Drop them on the floor. No cards. Before meals, in place of midday coffee, right? What a great time to do it, to have a glass of water when you would normally have a cup of coffee or a cup of another type of beverage, a soda or a juice or, a Gatorade or something like that. So thinking about ways that you can put them into your day. I utilize that term, and you've heard me use the term habit sandwich, right? And so when it comes to a habit sandwich, it would be linking a glass of water or a cup of water to something else that you already do every single day. Drive to work, get on the computer, brush your teeth, right? Take your medication, eat lunch, any of those things. So thinking about that. And then the last thing I wanted to do today was show you our little hydration station. So you can see it here. You can get these double glass jars in lots of different places. You can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can get them at Target, at Walmart, something like that. And they're $20, $25. They're not that expensive. So what we have in one is just plain water, and then I put some lemon in there. You can use lemon, you can use lime, you can use your favorite beverage, your favorite fruit or vegetable. So you could use cucumbers. I know that a lot of people use cucumber water, orange slices, strawberries, anything like that. So you have this. And then on the other side, we have tea. This particular tea is a kombucha and a hibiscus mix, but you can combine any kind. There's so many different types of teas out there that have some great health properties. So there's green tea, there's hibiscus, there's sage, there's ginger, some of the different teas. Thinking there's so many different chamomile for relaxation. So there's a lot of different teas out there, and they have a lot of different properties, so you can have, and what we do is we tend to mix them. So we put a little bit of the tea and a little bit of the water in one glass, and then, all of a sudden there's a glass of water for us, right? So the other thing I have here is a Soda Stream, and that's basically for my own use for environmental purposes. I really like seltzer water. I found I was just buying cans or bottles, and I thought, you know what? Why not do something a little bit better for the environment? So I have a couple of bottles, and I have my seltzer water there, and I put lemons in that to flavor that up, just so it's a lemon seltzer. And I like to do that. So that gives you a little bit more information on hydration. How much? A half an ounce per pound, or for every 50 pounds that you weigh, 25 ounces. That's kind of an easier way, which is 3 cups. So that's a kind of an easier way to navigate that piece. And then really trying to spread it out through your day. And it does take a little getting used to, but once you start to create a habit around water, it makes it much easier. My habits around water are much, much easier now than they used to be, because it's natural. It's natural for me to get up and have a glass of water. It's natural for me to have one of these, when I go upstairs to do some coaching calls. So it's one of those things that I do. So I hope this has been giving you some information. If you would like any more, please feel free to reach out at any time, and we'll touch base with you via Messenger and try to connect and do maybe a little bit of a conversation about how you can create your own healthful hydration station and add more hydration into your life. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.